and welcome to Katrina's Creations. Yeah, I have nothing finished yet again this week, but I have lots of acquisitions. So we'll get to that, the fun stuff, in just a few minutes. Let me show you what I've been working on so far this week. We have the Forever sleeves. I will be so glad when I can finish this sweater. I really want to get it done because I have other projects. I have done a lot on these sleeves. I am doing them 2 at a time. And here you can see them. Here's sleeve number 1. And here is sleeve number 2. I'm glad I'm doing them 2 at a time because if I had to go back and make these a second time, yeah. Yes. Each of these sleeves has to be, I believe it's 25 or 25.5 inches. Right now I've got about 15 inches. Yeah. I'm sick of sleeves. So I will be very, very glad when I get through this. At least the cabling part is going faster because I'm kind of getting the pattern memorized at this point. It'll probably be ingrained in my brain for years. But anyway, yeah, so that's project number 1. I have been working on that a lot. If you saw the video on Wednesday with Kim, you would have heard me make the mention that I want to make a sweater for my daughter-in-law, and I also need to make a baby dress for a co-worker whose wife is having a little girl. And the shower is the 17th of May. I'm only going to be back at work. This is our latest in our continuing saga with Dave and I. I go back to work not this next week, but the week after for 2 days. I will be going to work on the 3rd and the 4th of May, and then I'm going to be off for another 2 weeks because we found out that Dave's hands have been going numb, and then it's going up his arm. And we knew that the last time this happened, he had to have a neck fusion. He had 3 vertebrae that had to be replaced and fused together. And they did an MRI, and he's got the next 2 vertebrae up in his neck also need to be fused. So he's having spinal surgery on the 10th. So I'm going to be off for 2 weeks to help him. So he took care of me. Now it's my turn to take care of him. Yes, lots going on at the Workman household. So anyway, I need to get that baby dress finished so I can take it in all wrapped for the shower, even though that's not happening till the following week or 2 after that. But that way at least it'll be there for when they do it. So I need to get those 2 items started, at least the baby dress made. So I'm anxious to get the sleeves done. So we have that. Then I'll move on to crochet. This is not exciting. I have 20 more granny squares done. Now I did miscount last week. I thought I already had 90. I thought I counted 90 and I actually only had 70. So I think I have 90 now. So I did a little calculating. I have 1 more skein of the dark left. And I'm going to have to use some of the dark to join all of the squares eventually together. So if I took 90 squares, each of these are 4 inches. Right now, if I laid it out 9 across and 10 in length, it would only be 36 inches by 40 inches. So I have a bit more to go. I'm just going to use it till I run out of almost all of the yarn except for what I need to attach these together, I think. I don't think I'm going to get more yarn because I'm a little tired of granny squares as well. So in other words, I'm tired of doing these same projects. I need to get onto something else to get my interest up again. So yeah, 20 more granny squares. And then my last project, now this one I am having fun with. This is the one from the Yarn Advent yarn that I exchanged with Yoka. And I got through sections 10, 11, 12, and I'm partway through. I have this much left of 13. So here is what it is looking like so far. Let's see if I can just hold this out and you can see it. So this is where I was, I believe, last week. So this is 10, and then 11 had some brown, and it kind of went into a pink, and then it went into this brighter pink, and then it's into a pink with some purple and some yellow. So, and I just have a little bit of this left before I start colors number 14, 15, and 16. So I tend to grab out 3 of the colors at a time and work my way through it. So I have been watching the length of this because this is getting pretty long this direction at this point. But yeah, because part of me thought, well, I could just maybe even it out like this rather than it come to a point. I'm just watching, and if I see it looks like it's getting a little too long that way, then that's what I'll end up doing. Right now I'm just continuing to increase 1 stitch every other row. So, and you can see that, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but you can see it right here. Yeah, you can see it pretty good. Where these little holes are, that's where the yarn over is that's creating the increase. So that is the project that I'm doing with Yoka's yarn. So that's what I've been working on this week. What have you been working on? Now, acquisitions, I have quite a bit of acquisitions. First off, Kim came over to visit. Like I said, if you missed the video, you can click the link right here and it will take you to the video and you can see us chatting and hanging out and having a wonderful time. She brought me some yarn. First off, she brought me some Premier Home cotton, and it's purple. It's like, it reminds me of like spatter. It reminds me of the spatterware dishes that are usually like blue and white or red and white, except this one's purple and white. So she knows I like purple. So this is going to be some dishcloths. And then she brought me 2 of these, and I have never seen these before. Look at that. Karen Big Donut. And it is literally, see if you can see it here, it is literally round, like a big giant donut. I'm wondering if it's wrapped around something inside, or if it's like, how does it hold its shape like this? This is so cool. So, yeah, let me open this so you can see it, because this is pretty neat looking. Hopefully I don't mess this up and have yarn barf everywhere. Okay, there we go. I mean, look at that. Hello. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I have never seen yarn wrapped like this. Now I've got to stick my fingers in here and see, is it wrapped around something? I don't see anything wrapped around there. I thought maybe there was like foam or something that it's been wrapped around. I'm not feeling anything. So I wonder how There's got to be something in here to hold its shape. I'm just guessing. If anybody knows, let me know. Oh, wait a minute. There's a plastic, like a tie. So maybe that is all that holds this together. I don't know. It's pretty cool. So anyway, there's 2 of these. And there's a lot of yardage with these too. It is 9.9 ounces, 280 grams. There are 502 yards per donut. And there is, if you use meters, it's 459 meters. It is 100% acrylic, and it is a 4 weight, which is a worsted. So yes, I have 2 that are identical. So she brought me that, and then we opened up some Knit Crate yarn that I had bought on sale. I think I got it for $4 or $5 a skein, which is like unheard of. And it's really pretty. It is denim blue. There's 3 skeins. Now each skein, it is 150 yards. So there is 450 yards here. And Kim was wearing a capelet, and I think that's what I might make this into, because this is a color I could put with jeans or a jeans skirt. I have stuff that's blue, so I could put that. And if I continue losing weight, you know, which I certainly hope I continue losing weight, I'll have a whole new wardrobe. Ah, yes, we can do this. So this yarn is super soft. The color is bizarre as far as the name. It's called Waters Like Me, It's Lazy. Okay, I can be lazy sometimes, but I never really thought about Waters Like Me, It's Lazy. I don't know, maybe they're thinking like a lazy river, you know, that's just rolling along. I have no idea. But anyway, it is worsted weight. It is 90% Surrey alpaca and 10% cashmere. It is extremely soft, extremely soft. And they are calling it a worsted weight, but Kim and I both said we think it's more DK. It's a very light worsted, we'll put it that way. Very, very light worsted. So that is my acquisitions. Now Wednesday's video, because there will not be a bariatric journey video this week, from here on out, since we're hopefully done all of the chaos that has been in our lives, other than Dave's spinal surgery that's coming up, I'm going to be doing just 1 a month to kind of update you on my weight loss and what's going on, rather than every week, since things have finally sort of settled down. So anyway, so there will not be a Thursday video, but Wednesday's video, I am waiting for April's Knit Crate yarn to come in. So if April's Knit Crate yarn comes in, that's what Wednesday's video will be. Otherwise, I got a Knit Crate yarn a month or 2 ago, 2 months ago. I think it was February's. It is a chain plied, so it kind of looks braided, but it's white. And I think I'm going to play with dyeing. I found my food coloring, because that's what I dye with, is food coloring. So we might just dye some yarn together. So it'll be one of those 2 things for Wednesday's video. Now it's time for... Sorry, I keep putting my hands up around my face. It is chilly out. It's like 70 degrees outside, but inside the house it feels cold. And these 3 fingers are still numb from the IV. It's like literally right down the center of my hand. These are numb. They also get really cold, and when they get cold, they make the rest of me cold. So if you see me kind of shivering, it's not really that cold. It's just me. So there are a lot of sales going on right now. First off, Lion Brand. This is this weekend only. It ends on the 24th, which is Sunday. So it ends at midnight on Sunday. 35% off sustainable yarns and kits. There's no code necessary. You just have to click through the link down below. That will take you to the yarns that qualify, that are considered sustainable. I would imagine that's going to be like linens and cottons and things like that. So I think it's with Earth Day. That's That's what I'm assuming. So anyway, that runs through the 24th, and it is 35% off. I started to say up to, but it says 35% off sustainable yarns and kits. Probably also includes bamboo-based yarns, which are very soft, by the way. So that is Lion Brand. Knit Picks has 2 separate sales running on. Right now they have Chroma Yarn, which is a brand, and they have up to 50% off of their Chroma yarns. And that includes their fingering, the worsted weight, and the bulky twist. That sale ends May 1st, so you have almost a week. If you're interested in that, no codes are necessary for any of these, so thankfully we don't have to put a coupon code involved. So anyway, that is their Chroma yarns. They also have their Aloft brand yarn in the solid and the hand-painted yarn, up to 30% off, and that's also until May 1st. So the links to those are, like I said, down in the description box. If you click it for the Aloft one, it'll take you to the Aloft yarns. If you click it for the Chroma, it'll take you to the Chroma yarns that are on sale. And then lastly, Annie's. This one, at the time of filming, the sale is still running. I looked for a date when it was going to be discontinued. I could not find a date on there. So if I'm going to put the link, but I can't guarantee the sale is still running. That was on their Premier Anti-Pilling worsted weight acrylic. 2 skeins for $4.99. Now the skeins are smaller. They are not an 8-ounce skein. They are 2 4-ounce skeins. So you're getting 8 ounces basically of anti-pilling yarn for $4.99. So that is, again, Annie's. So those are the sales that I know about, and then I always post if I find some other sales that go on during the week. And those videos are always in yellow with black writing, so it just kind of catches your attention that there is a sale. So that's what's going on this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please click that little red subscribe button down below and give me a thumbs up. It does help with the analog stuff for YouTube, and it also sticks me on the recommended list for different people for watching. So it does help if you give me a thumbs up. So thanks again, and I will see you all on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.